Once, in a peaceful little village, lived an elderly woman whom everyone simply called Grandmother Mira. She was tiny and fragile, with silver hair that shimmered like moonlight and gentle wrinkles that told a lifetime of stories. But what people remembered most were her eyes, bright, warm, and overflowing with kindness. Grandmother Mira lived alone in a small clay house beside a great banyan tree. Her husband had passed away long ago, and she had no children of her own. Yet she never complained. Every morning, she sat beneath the banyan tree, greeting villagers with a smile so warm that even the tired and troubled felt lighter. Life in the village wasn't easy. Farmers battled dry seasons, shopkeepers struggled to earn enough, and families often worried about the future. But no matter how hard life became, Grandmother Mira's presence was always a source of comfort. One day, a young woman named Radha came running to her, tears streaming down her face. "Mother," Radha cried, "I don't know what to do. My husband has gone to the city for work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry and I am scared." Grandmother Mira gently held her hand. "Sit, my child," she said softly. "Tell me, what do you fear will happen?" Radha wiped her tears. "I keep thinking something bad will happen. What if he doesn't find work? What if he forgets us?" The old woman shook her head with a knowing smile. "My dear Radha, when we fill our mind with fearful thoughts, our heart becomes heavy. But when we fill it with hope, light finds its way in." Radha whispered, "But how do I think good thoughts when life feels so difficult?" Grandmother Mira smiled again. "Let me tell you a story. Many years ago," she began, "there lived a poor man who believed he had nothing left. No family, no money, not even a home. He sat by the river and cried. An old woman found him and asked, 'Why do you weep, my son?' He said, 'I have nothing. How can I ever be happy?' The woman pointed to the flowing river, the tall trees, the warm sun. 'Look around you,' she said. 'You have life. You have breath. You have the world before you. If you think only of what you lack, you will drown in sadness. But if you notice what you still have, you will find peace.' He listened. Slowly, he stopped crying. And from that day forward, his life began to change. Not because the world changed, but because he changed inside." Grandmother Mira looked at Radha with gentle eyes. "You see, child, life didn't magically become easier for that man. But when his thoughts changed, his heart changed. And when the heart is strong, no problem can defeat us." Radha breathed deeply. "Do you really think thinking positively can change my life?" "Yes," the grandmother whispered. "Wake up each morning and tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day.' You will find the strength to work, to take care of your children, and to wait for your husband with hope, not fear." Radha nodded slowly. "I understand. I will try." "That is the first step," Grandmother Mira said. Radha left with a lighter heart. Every morning after that, she repeated the same words. Today will be a good day. She worked harder, smiled more, and carried hope instead of fear. Weeks passed. One evening, Radha received a letter. Her husband had found a job, and money was already on the way. Radha's eyes filled with tears of joy. She ran to Grandmother Mira and hugged her tightly. "You were right," she cried. "Good things did happen." The old lady smiled. When we think positively, we invite goodness into our lives. Problems will always come, but with a hopeful heart, we overcome them. Soon, villagers began visiting Grandmother Mira for guidance. Her simple wisdom changed countless lives. Think good thoughts, and good will find you. And so, in that little village near the banyan tree, one old woman taught everyone a powerful truth: the magic of positive thinking. Every story holds a lesson, and today's story reminds us that hope is not a luxury. It is a choice. Choose it every morning, and watch your life transform in ways you never imagined. Thank you for watching Tales That Inspire. Until the next story, keep believing, keep hoping, and keep inspiring.